Greetings, dreamy, emotional, poetic Pisces. My name is Eliane Nicole. I'm an astrologer and tarot card reader. And now I'm going to do a March 2021 overview for the sign of Pisces. And I'm going to do a tarot reading and talk about some of the planetary transits. I encourage you to follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.Eliane Nicole, where I will talk in more detail about the planetary transits as they unfold throughout the month. But in the meantime and in between time, it's great to watch the videos here for your sun and your rising sign. Unless you have a night chart, then your moon and your rising sign you should watch, to get the tarot overview of what's going on with your chart and your cards. And always contacting me directly for your own personal birth chart or transit or tarot reading is the way to get the most out of this. But as we enter the month of March, Pisces, we see judgment reversed. And so judgment reversed means that at the beginning of the month, so maybe you're shifting your judgment about something, or it could be that someone else is being judgmental about you or the way that you're doing something. It could also be just a situation that is coming to a head, a situation that's coming to a culminating point, something that you planted the seeds for long ago that's coming to fruition. It's a point of balance, of karmic culmination. And what covers you is the Two of Wands reversed. So this has to do with a partnership that might be separating. It can be a romantic partnership, it can be a work partnership more likely, or some other kind of partnership. And you were crossed by the Empress. This is a woman who possibly is pregnant. It could be a mother. It could just be a creative woman, a strong feminine principle. And the basis is the Seven of Swords. Someone is holding on to some sensitive information. It could be a secret. It could be some information that they stole. It could just be sensitive information. Can be anything. I mean, it could even be something that they're afraid might hurt someone's feelings, or it could be like, passwords, codes. I mean, yeah, so this is one of the things that are going on in the month. And what's leaving is the Ten of Cups reversed, so a family upset of some kind. What could come into being is the Four of Pentacles reversed. So this looks like you could be taking a risk or a gamble around the 13th to 15th of the month, around mid-month. This also coincides with the new moon of Pisces. The new moon of Pisces, your new moon, is happening on March 13th, and it's in your first house, which is the most personal house of the zodiac. The first house, it's the house of self. It's the house of your body, your health, your decision-making process, your identity, your personality. So there may be some uncertainty or doubt around that time for you. It could be that you're taking a gamble or a risk around that time. In any case, new moons are incredibly rich and fertile cosmic soil to plant the seeds of intention that you want to manifest. And this one being your new moon, it's a very important new moon for manifestation for Pisces. So I would definitely do a new moon ritual. Light candles, write down your vision. The Pisces vision, Pisces is about the dream, and so this new moon for all of us, but for Pisces in particular, it's like, what is the dream at this point? Write it down with specificity, and call it into being. And what will come into being, the King of Wands. So we see a man taking action around mid-month. This is when Mercury is coming into Pisces. So this could be a time of communication about the dream. This is around the 16th to the 18th. On or before the 16th to the 18th. Fears or insecurities. So it looks like you are worrying about coming out of a situation of bondage, perhaps. You have a fear maybe that you're not going to be able to extricate yourself from said bondage, but you will. Others see you. This is also around the time of everything entering Aries, which is interesting because this is your second house of money and resources. So maybe it's a situation that you've been bound to financially, that you were having some fear or insecurity about getting some freedom from. Others see you, the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about inspiration, love. It could be the birth of something new. I mean, for Pisces who are trying to get pregnant, it looks like you likely could get pregnant in March. But this could also be the birth of a new marriage, the birth of new love, the birth of creativity, the birth of inspiration. Aces are beginnings. Cups correspond to the element of water, so they have to do with love and feelings and emotion. And the reason that I said if you're a Pisces who's trying to get pregnant, it looks like this is a month where it would happen, it's because you're crossed by the Empress, that's a card for pregnancy, and you're covered by the Ace of Cups. So the two of those both appearing in the Celtic cross, in the Celtic cross reading, in your cross position and in the position of how others see you, it looks like there could be news of a pregnancy in March. It could happen around the 7th through 9th. It could be happening around the 22nd through the 24th. And for those who aren't pregnant but who want to be, it's a wonderful, powerful time to set those intentions around the Pisces new moon, which is the 13th. And positive feelings, the Nine of Swords reversed. So it looks like you were being released from something that you had a lot of anxiety about in March. And this could be more towards the end of the month, but it could be early in the month too. And it looks like, it really looks mostly like it's around the end of the month, around the 25th to the 27th, let's say. You were being released from anxiety and you feel really great about that. And then the outcome is the Queen of Swords reversed. So at the end of the month, there could be a woman who is vacillating on a decision. The Queen of Swords reversed can also be a woman with a sharp tongue. And sometimes it's a woman who's holding back her thoughts or words or opinions about something. She's holding her tongue. So the Queen of Swords can manifest in any of those three ways that I said, and that's at the end of the month. That's around the full moon of Libra. The full moon of Libra is emerging in your 8th house. This is the house of other people's money. So other people's money, that can have to do with your spouse's money. It can have to do with your parents' money. It can have to do with other people's money in general, like if you work with other people's money, but it can be wills, inheritances, loans, settlements, debts, investors. So yeah, that could be where the area where we see this vacillation or sharp tongue or holding back communication. So that is the overview for Pisces for March 2021. If you like this video, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a don't like, but I hope that you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please share this video with other Pisces you know. Please follow me on Instagram at astrology.tarot.Eliane Nicole. And above all else, please have a wonderful, wonderful March, Pisces. Thank you for joining me today.